Hello everybody, Flik here, welcome back to Subnautica. How many of you were screaming at me that you actually can build a fabricator inside the Cyclops? I don't have the materials because I can't get any coral, like table coral down here that I could see. But hey, as it turns out, you can make that on stream on my other save file. I tried to make something inside the Cyclops. It wasn't a fabricator, it was just something. And it bugged the hell out and was like spazzing through the walls and whatnot, so I assumed that meant you just couldn't build anything in the Cyclops. So I never thought to try something that actually fits onto the wall. Either way, I went back to base 2, made myself a purple tablet, so now we can do this. So the gist of today's episode, especially because it's nearing Doggo's certain middle meal of the day, and she's been hassling me and crying non-stop in between parts. It'll be very brief, probably. Well, I say brief, it'll be like normal length, ideally. But we're doing this, seeing where it points us, grabbing some stuff from base 2, going all the way back to base 1, and upgrading ourselves significantly. Specifically including the second depth module upgrade for the Cyclops. So that should open up even more locations, maybe even the second facility that was mentioned in the... Hang on, where was the door? The door was just over here, right? Yes. Better be worth it. Piloting this thing there and back was a hassle and a half. Specimen research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Small hill before gamma. A number of organisms previously contained within the alien facility. A number of entries have been translated. Leviathan embryos, large carnivore theta. Adult specimen too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Large carnivores. I'm aware of my oxygen, incidentally, we're fine. Leviathan species has been assigned designator C. Emperor. Bone samples of the Emperor specimen indicate some potential for immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depths 1.4 kilometers deep. Haven't seen a volcanic region, but it sounds like that's my next destination, so nothing I have right now can get that deep, but with the materials I've found, I can. While it's unlikely that an Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempt to develop a vaccine. So it has indeed given us the keys to the kingdom, the location I have to look for. Doesn't say which direction though, so it's basically just find a bit that lets you go that deep. I mean, that's fine. But first of all, we need to worry about the interim step, which is getting vehicles that can go that deep. I don't think the Seamoth can go any deeper now. I think I have the final upgrade for that, so it's purely down to the Cyclops and or the Prawn. Once again, I'm saying prawn and not porn. Anyway, we do have a lot to do. And I think I have enough... It might be a good idea to grab some crystallized sulfur before we leave. I'll do a quick scan for it and we can maybe grab some in the prawn suit. It might mean tangling with that big nasty, but hopefully that's not too bad as long as I save first just in case. So it sounds like we have to pursue this embryo of the Leviathan Emperor, or whatever it was called, for potential immunity at this other facility that's way deeper. I'm not even sure where to go to get to that, because we're pretty much at the floor of this particular cavern. My best guess would be on the opposite side of the world, maybe. Like, I'm just thinking of areas I've never been to at all, at basically any depth, and the far side of the Aurora, never been there. Because the Reapers guard both sides, so it's irritating to get past. So that might be an idea. I guess I might probably want to ask in advance. Oh, there's where we're going. Like, oh, also, yeah, in this area, for whatever reason, every environmental effect obscures the HUD, even though it shouldn't. So like the poison mist, when we get to some, that's going to obscure my HUD. I noticed that on the way back. Yeah, I might want some pointers on just the general direction to look for an access point to this volcanic area. It's got to be... Does it have to be from dry land? I mean, how can it be volcanic if it's underwater? Unless it isn't actually active. Now, this is the tight spot that's a pain in the ass. Come up a little bit. Hang on. Gotta watch where my butt is. I can't tell if that's going to hit something. I think we're okay. Oh, I nudged something. You do have a camera on top of your sub as well, and another one, I think, at the top end of the back. But the first camera it gives you is honestly, it's honestly good enough in most situations. Yeah, I know there's stuff at the back of me, it's fine. We're a little squint. It's just a little airborne, it's still good. Alright. And while I'm back at main base, I should probably charge up my power cells for this as well, especially if I'm going to build a fabricator on board, because I assume that'll eat energy. No quantifiable way at a glance to tell how much though, because the Cyclops doesn't have a power rating beyond the energy in the cells. Yeah, you don't want to crash into me. So yeah, top priority is definitely the second depth module for this. If we can make the prawn suit one, great. Definitely want to make the jet booster upgrade. We have more than enough nickel, I hope. But sulfur, I would think we've got like maybe 4 bits max, and that doesn't sound like a lot to me. So I should maybe quickly nab a couple more. But yeah, first things first, we'll park this next to base 2. Well, no wait, this is technically base 3. Or not technically, it's literally base 3. Yeah, I know there's a wall there. Just giving a bit of a wide berth so I can turn to the direction I want to be facing. I think that was one of those little piranha things. It deserved it. I wonder if I can get that so it's perfect that the... Oh wait, no, power down engines. That the mech suit will land on that platform I made.
Powering down.
Missed. By a fair amount, actually. Might as well pick that beacon up again since I've got the base here rather to tell me. So yeah, I think between 1 and 4 more bits, assuming it finds that many. So this cave had a couple. Not sure if that is in the cave, it might be beyond it. Faster doing this for movement? No, if it doesn't touch the floor, I guess. So that's 2 more. Looks like the rest of it is deeper in, except, no, maybe this bit here, and then we can call that quits. What is this? Silver ore we've got enough of. Alright, back to home. Face the right way. There we are. Whee! Yeah, I got a bit of speed there. Yeah, look at that. Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. Okay, I had to cheat and use the grapple, but still. Let's get the hell out of here.
Engine powering up.
I don't want to go full. Oh, actually, no, it's light that tracks those other things. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's get back to base faster. We have to come out here a little bit before I can actually fly up. Swim up. Sail up? Do you sail like that when it's regarding a submarine? I actually don't know. Oh, hello there. I think that's just a bog standard Reaper. Didn't know that was there. Oh, and there's the EMP thing, yeah. But it shouldn't annoy us if we just hit... Oh, I forgot to turn off the sky. Ah, it's fine. It'll probably have run out of power by the next time I go in there anyway. If I go in there again. I guess I will if I ever need more nickel or sulfur. Now we're adjacent to base 2. More or less. It's been a while since we've seen sunlight. And we're not actually fully there yet, I'd say. But at least we're finally making progress. We got one goal done, we know where our next one is, now it's just a case of getting the tech required. Then we're back on a treasure hunt for finding a bit where I can access something that deep. But at least it's a goal. While we're back at base, I might also start building the Neptune platform, because there's no harm. You've got to build all 3 sections, then you still can't leave even if you do that, because you have to cure yourself and turn off the gun first. Then I think you can leave, and that's basically the end game. I wouldn't say we're necessarily close, but we're getting there, because we're almost at the end of a tech tree, so to speak. Still a couple of resource types I haven't found, but... Which inventory space do I have? Because there's a crap ton of iron below me. None, but I can make myself some. Why do I have a... I was making a plasteel ingot for... Oh, right, yeah, for the depth module, but I need to do it in the mod station, I think. That's what it was. I'm running out of storage space. All this has got to be transferred as well. Just fill it up for now. One more. I didn't turn the engine off, so we can leave quickly.
Ahead standard.
Ahead standard. He just called me a nerd. Come up just a little bit. There we are. Well, maybe a little while before we're back in this specifically to go. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, LifePod 3. God, that feels like a lifetime ago. Okay, we're in the shallows, so be a little bit careful. I don't know what stopped me dead there. Maybe it was hitting a stalker. Sea Lab 2021. Just giving a wide berth again to turn around fully, because if we... I mean, I should probably keep on going from the only bit I know that it starts to go deep enough, but who knows. It's been a while since I've been home.
Engine powering down.
Engine powering down. So I need to be on the builder tool for one. Titanium, gold, and the coral sample. Well, coral sample I can basically get immediately. Titanium I'm going to have to break down though. Alright, I like these little sessions where I have the materials required to do things. Because we're essentially raising our capability level, I guess, is one way to think of it. So I think I have gold on boards, the Cyclops, so that should be enough to build the thing now. Could have parked it a tiny bit closer, but whatever. Yeah, look at that, you can do it, son of a bitch. %, 100%. 23% has been taken all from the same cell. It's fine. It doesn't usually do that. It was split across two of them last time I recharged these. But that's fine. Okay, that should be restored almost by the time we're done. No new radio messages. So we need the mod station. Plasteel ingot, we need one more nickel ore. And I need the MK1 mod, which is obviously in it. So one more nickel ore. Plasteel in the mod itself that it already has. So, there's the nickel ore. Oh, and don't forget the plasteel. There's the MK1 depth module. I almost did that while I was down there because I thought I could make it. But then I realised, hang on a minute, if I take off this depth module, it's going to start crushing itself. Which I assume is how it would have happened. Okay, so MK2. We can't do MK3 yet because I don't have kyanite. That's important. So next, what else can we do with this? We need that. Prawn suit jump upgrade. Is this the mod station as well? No, this is vehicle upgrade station, so that's fine. We need 3 sulfur and 2 nickel. 3 sulfur, 2 nickel. Let's get this installed first to see what depth it goes down to now. Wrong side. Nope, right side. I was having a brain fart moment. 1300 meters. That's exactly what the other facility was, right? Or was the other facility 1.4? Still, that should be close enough that it's possible. Alright, what was it? 3 nickel, 2 sulfur, or vice versa? I think the prawn suit still has some nickel in it as well. There's a 3 and 3. May as well. I'm going to be transferring all this over anyway. Alright, so this was vehicle mod station. Prawn suit. 1 lithium. If I don't have any in here, I'm pretty sure I'd do it in the sub. Nope, did not have the inventory space, no. Store those for now, and we'll take lithium. Powerful rail-mounted jets propel the prawn suit into the air. So hopefully our upward lift is just going to be a hell of a lot better now. As for the MK2 one though, we can't do that yet. I don't even think it's at that station. Do we have a prawn suit depth module MK2? Nope. Wait, do I have the prawn suit MK1? Because that needed nickel ore, and I found nickel ore after the... I'll check. I'll check when I go back. So maybe we don't have a depth module 1 in it. In that case, it'll probably keep it on par with the Cyclops, so it'll become 1.3 as well.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
It doesn't have a depth module. Okay, well now it's got booster jets. That last slot has to be the booster. So for that we need a bunch of titanite. Where are we? Plasteel ingot, which is a bunch of titanite. 2 more nickel and 2 rubies. Well, 2 rubies we already have over there, but still. There's your 2 rubies. There's 2 nickel. Got any titanite just kicking about in here? I don't. I also don't think there's much, if any, in this base, and I need 10 in total to make the plasteel ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need 4 titanite. Aha! 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need that, and then what else do we need to turn it into plasteel? Is it lithium? Times 2. But hey, at least I remembered. 1, 2. I should probably remember to take those orange and purple tablets and put them in the Cyclops hold as well, honestly. So that's the plasteel done. Is that it? Oh hey, it is. Yeah, I'm calling it now that it's going to put the Cyclops and mix it back on par again. Nice. Okay, while I'm remembering, I will take the orange and purple tablets and put them in the Cyclops. I'll take 2 purple ones just in case. I apologise for the constant back and forth, but this is the last thing I had planned to do in this session. I like that we're back here because then I'm not out in no man's land forgetting what I was doing. And we are kind of prepped for the next adventure. .3? Yeah. Okay, so they're on par again. Excellent. Now, is there anything else I could do with sulfur that's relevant? Nothing there. We've done all that. Cyclops upgrades? Yes, we can do the fire suppression system. 1 more sulfur and 2 aerogel. Is that the last of what we need to do? Just make a couple of aerogels and that's essentially it. We are missing some recipes still, obviously, but... yeah, I think that might be... yeah, we made that. Can't make that. Can't make that. Yeah, alright, so... 2 sulfur, 2 aerogel. Unless it was 1 sulfur. I think I already have 1 on me, so that's why I said that. But we need to take these out of storage anyway. I'll do the rest of this, like, minimal management off camera, but... just kind of taking what I needed. So, we have the sulfur. I can get the aerogel over there. Yeah, I'll transfer all this off camera afterwards. You better not touch that. That reef bag was swimming very close. Oh, are you charged? You are indeed. I'll take you back soon. Could have sworn I needed a wiring kit for something, but I don't remember what. Oh, the aerogel. I think I have some stored. Nope. Yeah, I figured you'd have some space. There you go. One, two. Replace what you use. Did not mean to pick that one up. Oh, my inventory's full. Shit. That was not an efficient use of that space, so well. What else do I need to turn you into? Oh, rubies. Well, We can do 2 immediately, which is what I needed. Then I might as well do 1 more just to have. Because we have more rubies coming across from the Cyclops. Wait a minute. What was I doing? I was still on the prawn suit depth module. I got my... Oh, the fire suppression. That's right. I remembered. I think I have to just make it on board the Cyclops itself. Well, this was mostly just an episode of getting a little bit of a story beat, finding out our next destination, and then prepping. I think our next protocol is just find an area to dig deep and see what happens. Okay, so that gives us a way to deal with fires if I get attacked. Because otherwise you have to do them manually. You have to run and put them out. Okay, good. And I assume that's added an option to the HUD over here. No? Is there a button I have to... Maybe it's automated, like, entirely... Oh, there's where you do it. Okay, so if it detects a fire, you press that. Got it. That might also take out all the oxygen temporarily, if I'm potentially reading that correctly. Alright, so I'm just going to transfer stuff between the Cyclops and home base. And then next time, picking a direction and sinking as deep as I can go, I guess, because we need to get to... Where is the alien data? It'd be in hints, won't it? Data downloads and then hints. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we can definitely make it to the thermal power facility. Oh, you know what that one's for? That's the power source we need for our escape rocket. So actually, before we go to wherever the hell Volcano 10 is, this could be a good indicator for where to... Oh, there's not a direction though. Inside a natural rock formation in an area... Oh, it's in the volcanic area anyway, so that's one and the same, I guess. Never mind. But that does mean we can get to it. If it's 1,200 meters deep and we can manage 300, or sorry, 1,300, then yeah, we can do it. Just got to work out where the hell to go. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. Sorry this is a bit shorter than the last few, but, you know, we were doing some side stuff. Hope you're still enjoying, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta for now.